And then the honorable member at the back.
Okay. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mine will be very short, and it's the manner of the way that amount is split. That the school is given 36 shillings per student, while the ministry retains 40 shillings per student. As a mathematician, the ministry literally remains with over 50 million out of that budget. And in a school of 500 students on average, the school will get 18,000, hardly to hire a bus for one day, because the bus goes for around 15, and then fuel, and then driver's allowance and all this. Why can't it be that the ministry retains at most 20 shillings and about 56 shillings then goes to the school? Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The MP.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Okay, my name is Kenneth Kazungu, MP Ganze. I have a question to the minister. I wanted...
you had not put your card in there, and you the back there, so sorry.
But
now I remember you, MP for Ganze.
I did not carry my card with me.
Proceed.
I apologize for that. So my question to the minister is, what plans the ministry have, especially to cushion students, primary school students in Ganze, against the vagaries of hunger? Because we know Ganze is not covered by the lunch feeding program that is happening in other parts of this country. And of late, we have had cases where now there are some donors who have come in to try and assist, but we know that very soon, maybe the donors are going to stop because there are issues that came up. So I want to know from the minister if there are any plans within their ministry to make sure that our students are supported. Thank you.
Cabinet Secretary.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the reason why the amounts are retained at the ministry and sent to the counties, it is to run the activities at the county levels and the regional levels, which are clustered because individual schools cannot run those activities. That's why this is retained. Perhaps with the suggestion of Honorable Kasim, we could relook at the figures that are retained so that they are rationalized. And as I said, the resources are not sufficient. There is always a shortfall. Even if we were to release the whole 1,500 or the whole 76, there are still going to be a shortfall. That's why we are looking at what other options do we have to ensure that we utilize the resources, or we optimize and reduce the actual costs that is expended during these co-curricular activities. So we are just looking at the whole scenario and interrogating the status as it is to get the best possible way to ensure that we do not lose the capacity of our students moving up the ladder to national because we don't have resources, but to ensure that they actually come without the suffering that they have been undergoing through because of lack of resources and reliance on well-wishers. So that is a discussion and is a review that is ongoing, and perhaps towards the analysis that I indicated on the numbers, etc. Once we are able to have the correct numbers, we might be able then to place a budget that is sufficient to cover for these particular activities in a manner that the ministry will take full control of all activities to avoid a situation where the students or the head teachers are required to get support from other individuals to support. Mr. Speaker, as we head to that is what we are doing as we head to the next competition, because I know that issue arose here and I was called, I was away, but we managed to move to Meru with the PS at that point, and we managed to get some resources from the sports fund to support the students that were there so that we could complete those activities well without the students suffering. There were 140,000 students undertaking that activity in Meru that time. So it is a huge enterprise that requires very serious resources to be able to be undertaken. On the question of hardship areas, it is exactly what I had indicated